How does U.S. real estate perform during stagflation? That's when inflation is high, but economic growth is slow. A rare and tricky combination. It's a scenario we may be inching toward in 2025, with sticky inflation, high interest rates, and slowing consumer demand. So, let's look at what typically happens during these times. First, mortgage rates. In stagflation, the Fed may hesitate to cut rates, even when the economy slows, because inflation is still a problem. Remember, though, 10-year Treasury yields are the ones that matter most for mortgages. That means borrowing stays expensive, which directly impacts affordability. In today's market, for example, we've seen 30-year mortgage rates pushing past 7%. Let's talk about prices and sales volumes. Historically, home prices don't always crash during stagflation, but they can stagnate or decline, depending on how bad the economic slowdown is. Sales volumes typically fall faster than prices, as both buyers and sellers retreat from the market. Sellers may be locked into ultra-low mortgage rates and choose to sit tight. Buyers, on the other hand, become cautious, worried about job or security and stretched finances. But not all homes are impacted equally. Luxury and high-end homes tend to suffer the most. Demand dries up quickly when credit tightens and portfolios shrink. Mid-priced homes feel the squeeze too, especially in high-cost-of-living areas. Lower-priced homes tend to hold up better. There's always demand for affordable housing, and first-time buyers or investors often shift their focus here when rates rise. Another factor, consumer sentiment. In stagflation, confidence falls. People get nervous about making big financial commitments. Even if home prices remain stable, transaction volume dries up. You'll see fewer bidding wars, longer time on market, and more price cuts. So, does real estate protect you during stagflation? Partially, but it's not bulletproof. High inflation might support long-term home values, but tight credit and weak growth weigh on demand. Real estate's performance during stagflation is complex and depends on various factors, but generally, it can be a good hedge against inflation. Please like, comment, and subscribe.